Hello everyone and welcome back to Sky World. Rafael Nadal, willing to die, at French Open as Spaniard gives reality check. Rafael Nadal was brutally honest about his future after crashing out of the Barcelona Open. Rafael Nadal made an impassioned statement about the upcoming French Open as he admitted that the tournament was worth giving everything and dying for. The Spaniard suffered a defeat in the second round of the Barcelona Open, where he confessed he had likely made his final appearance. And Nadal gave a brutal reality check to those hoping for a fairy-tale comeback story. It was a tale of two halves in Nadal's match against Alex de Minaur as the 37-year-old lost 7-5, 6-1. In what was just his fifth match since last January, the Spaniard showed positive signs in a competitive opening set, pushing the world number 11 for over an hour. But things quickly fell away in the second set as the Australian broke Nadal's serve 3 times and stormed to victory. The 22-time Grand Slam champion hit 42 unforced errors in the match, a telling sign of his lack of match play in recent months. After the match, Nadal was brutally honest about his expectations as he made his intentions clear about the French Open. "It wasn't today where I had to be well, it wasn't today where I had to leave everything and die," the 12-time Barcelona Open champion said. "I have to give myself the option of being able to do that in a few weeks, or at least try." Instead, Nadal believes that the French Open is the tournament worth sacrificing everything for. He continued, "I have to measure how I feel. If I manage to accumulate a week of training with high-level people in Madrid, if my body can respond, if I can play a set daily, if my body adapts to that level of competition and I feel that I am prepared, I will be able to take a step further. I will try to take one more step in Madrid, not in terms of results because this is determined by the competition and I have played very little, then in Rome a little more and in Paris whatever God wants." While Nadal is willing to give it his all at the French Open, he explained that the same couldn't be said for Barcelona where he had to be realistic. After losing a close first set to de Minaur, the former world number 1 knew that he couldn't sustain his level for much longer. "After everything I've been going through in recent months, now is not the time to look for heroics," Nadal added, pouring cold water on the hopes of a miraculous comeback story. "You have to be realistic and do things prudently and logically. The reality is that once the first set is lost, the match is over." Nadal has played just 5 official matches since getting injured at the 2023 Australian Open, 3 in January and 2 this week in Barcelona, as well as an exhibition against Carlos Alcaraz last month. And he knows that his body will no longer let him compete for hours after spending so much time on the sidelines. "I am very clear about what I can and cannot do. Sometimes I had to slow down a little, among other adjustments. I haven't been able to serve at all in the last 3 months either, so it's difficult to serve normally for a couple of hours. This hasn't happened since Brisbane," he explained.